day, though, to be into Red Buffalo Cafe.
It
It'd be a
is.
great day to stop in and get a cup of coffee when it's this cold out, right?
When it's this cold out, your hands kind of freeze to the steering wheel,
Oh,
right?
my gosh,
Come
yeah.
on in, get something
Right.
warm, just wrap your hands around it. Absolutely.
That's why I have my cup of Red Buffalo coffee actually right now, because it's a little chilly in the studio here, too.
It
so
is.
I like
Even when
holding on to
you
a cup of coffee
have your
and sipping on it.
thermostat up,
Yeah.
you just...
And I have to say, an everyday staple for me, I'm sure you've seen me on camera here before drinking some coffee. It's always from Red Buffalo. And sometimes
it
it's
should
hard to
be.
get enough of it, but it is a welcome pick-me-up each and every day here when I'm at work. So thanks to Aaron right here to help us out with that.
Well, we always like to help out people with their morning wake up or afternoon wake up if you've hit the 4 o'clock siesta time, which happens to most of
When you
us.
get that afternoon crash, sure.
Absolutely.
Now, you own and operate the Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea right there, as you can see the shot. Tell me a little bit more about where the location is, how to find it.
Absolutely. So we are 358 Blue River Parkway in Silverthorne. So that's just a half mile north of the I-70 Silverthorne Interstate exit. So if you're doing anything in Silverthorne, we are so central. If you're taking the summer stage, you're going to the rec center, visiting the outlet stores, we are so right there. And we're open 7 days a week, 6:30 to 5:30. So you can't miss us. So if you need to get your daily Joe, a cup of tea. We carry over 30 varieties of loose leaf tea and, of course, free wireless internet. So
it's awesome. Yeah, and it is a great spot to hang out. There's plenty of seating, and it's a great and cozy environment to hang out in the cafe there. Now, tell us about why it was important for you to open a shop like this, and what makes Red Buffalo so unique as well.
What makes Red Buffalo unique first is that it's one of Silverthorne's only independent shops.
Okay.
Coffee shops, that is, I should say.
Sure.
And so it's the only coffee shop north of I-70. And so there's so many people who live in Silverthorne, who live near Silverthorne.
Right.
And a coffee shop just brings such a sense of community that we really love in Silverthorne, that we didn't really feel like people in Silverthorne had a place to just meet and hang out and meet an old-time friend or get some business done, meet with your architect, your whatever it is. And that's what I love about coffee shops, is that it's not just about a love of really good espresso or tea or pastries. It's about creating that sense of community. And I think that when you support a local coffee shop, that's what you do, and you support in your local community. Because your local shops, like we do, we support a bunch of local endeavors. We gave $500 to the Silverthorne Elementary Kids for Food for Kids Over Break program. We had the library book sale going on, and there's tons of little things going on like that that we support at our local shop, that when you come in and support us, you're supporting them too.
Which is really outstanding. And you mentioned the books that you have there. That's an ongoing sale where you have library books in there.
We raised over $2,000 for the library last year for their book sale. And then, of course, when you also come into our coffee shop, you can feel really good that we're a zero waste shop.
That's right.
So this cup, even this lid, it looks like a plastic lid. It really isn't. It's made from starch. It's compostable. The big trash can you see when you walk in, it's really not trash. It's compost.
Yeah.
And so everything we do goes to zero waste. It's composted at the landfill, becomes soil, and it's amazing. So when you come in, it's kind of a win-win for everyone. You're not damaging any more to the environment. You actually learn a little bit about compostable stuff too.
One of my favorite things that I've noticed in the shop for your green initiative, if you will, is the pasta sticks as your stir sticks. And that's really cool.
People love it. Yeah, we once hosted a zero waste outdoor skiing event, and we needed a stir stick. And we're like, well, what's really going to be biodegradable completely? And we're like, oh, a noodle. And unless you leave it in there for quite a while.
Right, it's going to start softening up and cooking. But
you're leaving a stir stick in there for quite a while at that point.
Right. Well, it's just one of the ways that you guys take initiative and be a part of the community, as you were saying. And it's a great place to meet, as you were mentioning, centrally located to Silverthorne. Tell me about, though, the teas and coffees that you have and why they're set apart and kind of raising the bar for a coffee shop compared to other places.
The teas are the biggest one because we carry only loose leaf tea. And I don't mean when people now say they carry loose leaf, but it's still in a tea bag. We carry full loose leaf tea. You can mix and match, and we steep them in an infuser so they really get a chance to breathe and circulate. We have over 30 different varieties of loose leaf teas. We also sell them on our website if you're just visiting and you came in, you liked one.
You do that tea of the month club. Yeah.
We can ship you 2 teas every month for 6 months. So again, our website is redbuffalocafe.com. So you can, if you're visiting, you found a tea you like, you can certainly buy it off there. If it's not listed on there, because we have over, like I said, 30 types of tea, you can just email us and we're happy to send it out too. So the teas make a great product, and our espresso is really nice too. We have an 80 by 80 rule at Red Buffalo, where 80% of our products come from companies within an 80-mile radius. And so our coffee is one of those. We get it from Silver Canyon Roasters.
Okay.
They're a company down in Boulder. They've had relationships with many of their growers for 25 years. I can even tell you if you wanted to know where your Costa Rican bean came from, we can tell you the estate exactly where it came from. And that's because they just have a really good relationship with their growers there. And I think that's really important to know from source to brew, the whole route of your coffee.
Absolutely. Now, speaking of the brews, you did bring in, you're always good about bringing in some morning treats to us here for your interview. So what did you bring in here today?
I brought you in our vanilla spice chai. People ask, well, what chai do you carry? Because most places carry a brand. They carry Oregon, Bach tea. We carry our own. We brew our own chai straight from a loose leaf. So it's kind of fun that you get our own. And we sweeten it just a little bit, but it's not going to have corn syrup. It's not going to have all these other things going on that are artificial to chai. It's just tea and a little, some milk, and then just a little bit of sweetener in it.
Fantastic. Well, cheers to you. Thanks so much for coming in here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and if you need that morning pick-me-up, make sure you stop into Red Buffalo Cafe off of Highway 9 in Silverthorne. Erin, thanks so much.
Oh,
have a great day.
Me.
Yeah, stay warm out there. Right?
I intend to. I have a warm drink.
Fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. And so do I. So we're going to take another break and we'll be back with more, so stick around.